Daddy, Daddy, you should go.
Go where, bud?
It's our second week living off-grid in our cabin in Alaska, and things are a bit of a mess here. Like, an actual mess. We've been focused so much on construction, the debris pile is getting out of hand, there's scraps and junk everywhere, but also, our life's a bit of a mess right now. Inside still isn't furnished. We need furniture, storage areas, and the biggest thing, water. We still are taking sponge baths. We're trying to take this rustic off-grid cabin and make it work for our big family of 9, and that means this week there is a lot of work to do. Join us for week 2 of our off-grid Alaskan adventure.
Pickles, 8 plums.
Can we make no tea? Daddy,
Which one are you pointing to,
Daddy,
Steffi?
can you get an oven for us?
We have one right there. I just got to set it up.
And then we can make these.
And then we can bake those, yep.
And then can we make those?
We are getting our first really rainy day since everyone has arrived. Yesterday was kind of cloudy, so we're low on solar energy already. And today we're not going to get very much during this rainstorm. So we're kind of having like our first off-grid, really low energy day. We got the wood stove going because it's pretty cold today and it's warming up the cabin. So yeah, it's kind of cozy and fun. It's kind of a little nice change of pace. We don't have a generator, so we can't recharge. Today we're going to kind of be juggling our energy needs and the lack of sun. Eventually we'll get a generator. It's just something we haven't been able to get yet because we have so many other things we've had to get. So. Okay, ready? Lift it up. We're going behind the sink, okay?
Most important job on our to-do list this week was getting running water into the cabin, and that meant getting a bath and a shower working. We've been doing a lot of sponge baths and outdoor baths, and that's really hard with a big family.
Exciting day today. I have the whole morning set aside to work on getting the water, which is currently right there from that little spout behind me, hot and cold water to the sink, to where the bathtub's going. So I'm just going to jump right in and start working on it. So I'm going to crawl under here and start connecting things and see how it works.
We bought this place as a dry cabin. That means there was no water system. However, we're a big family, so we're going to need water throughout the cabin, in the bathroom, in the kitchen. The good news, there is a shallow well at the property as well as a rudimentary rainwater catchment system. Plus, we can pick up water in town or have water delivered. There are many different solutions for getting water into our cistern. This is the solution for filtering that water and making sure it's fit to drink. The cool thing about this system is it's a whole house filtration system, so it will filter water for the whole entire cabin. Now, I worked for years on exterior plumbing systems, septic systems, gray water systems, drain water systems. So I am familiar with working with water and pipes, but interior, this is all new to me. RV hose, PEX pipe, yeah. How hard could it be?
Okay, here we go. Pressure test. Let's see how this does. Lots being tested here. All right, here we go. Water's going through. All right. Dang it. I got a leak. I got to fix. Okay, one leak so far. I got to take this barbed fitting out so I can tighten this because these two are leaking. So not too big a deal. Oh my, that's like finger loose. Problem's going to be getting this off. Okay, that one was way too loose. Okay. Some fresh Teflon going the correct way. All right, time for test number 2. Let's see if it works. Okay, pressure test number 2, and it is leaking at that same dang spot. What is it about that spot? Oh man, I gotta do better on my threading. All right, I think I got that fixed. Let's do another pressure test. That one dang coupling. Doesn't matter how tight I make that thing. Oh, that one's, it's ticking me off is what it's doing. That one coupling I'm beginning to think is the wrong coupling. So I'm gonna leave it, I'm gonna move on, and later on I'll swap that coupling out. I can swap it out pretty easy, but I wanna keep making forward progress because one little leak is not the end of the world for the rest of the system, and we'll get there. We got this sink used. I was really excited to get it all connected and working today, and I realized the supply lines are missing a gasket. So I actually can't get it working today, but I was really looking forward to having a working sink today. So, with a couple of spare fittings and a little ingenuity, I will have a working sink tonight, even if it's just a temporary one. Sink. Ready? A sink. But won't it overflow? No, a drain. We can wash our hands. We can do dishes. We could conserve water because we don't have that much in the tank. See the drain? It's all temporary. But
that's true. Look at that. That's nice.
I mean, I know.
Everybody's thirsty. Can they drink something?
Drink. Where's your cups? Drink, my friends.
Free me with water.
Do it, man. Just gentle. Just go nice and slow. You understand the word gentle. What do you think, guys? Cheers. They chug.
I chugged it. Delicious. It's a bathtub. Delicious.
Although I was far from finished, this pressurized water coming from a faucet-ish, that was a big win. In the future, I will actually be able to use both the shallow well and the rainwater catchment thanks to this filtration system that I just finished installing. This is Simpure's 3-stage whole house water filtration system. It filters all the water coming into our cabin with a 3-stage filtration process. That means the water coming from my sink faucets, the shower. In the future, if we have a washing machine or a dishwasher, all the water will be filtered. Depending on what's in the water, we can change out our filters in our 3-stage filtration system to adjust to those needs and make sure our water is safe from the faucet to drink as well as to use in everyday life. I'll have a link in the description below for the Simpure 3-stage whole house filtration system. It was very easy to install. It's been working great, and we have a discount for you. Simpure is a partner of ours. They're helping us to produce this series. Check out the description below for discounts if you need water filtration for your home, your cabin, on the road. They have solutions for everything, and they're working great here at our homestead. Okay, so I've got about as far as I can go on the project today without going to town and getting some supplies. And this is something I do every time I go to town. I lug a big heavy power box out to the car with me because the car generates electricity. We have more power boxes than we have solar panels to attach to. So what I do is I bring a power box into the car and I plug into the car. And while we're driving around to town, because it's a long drive, I'm charging this box up. And then when I get home, we have a little extra energy because we are constantly at like an energy deficit. I would need to run out to get supplies and do some battery charging, but not today. It was already pretty late in the day. I packed the car and had it ready for tomorrow. Now it was time for dinner. Last week, Kay did a really big cleanup of the kitchen and installed a new countertop. She also moved in a couple new tables.
Well, this is a decent workspace. Nice.
Ready?
Dinner is served.
You can see we're sitting around having dinner in our living room. That's because we don't really have a dining room table. We haven't even been able to unpack most of our silverware and plates and bowls. We're still kind of living out of boxes. This is because we are lacking storage and we're lacking furniture. As long as I had to go to town tomorrow to get plumbing supplies, we figured I might as well pick up a few used pieces of furniture and one more pretty important thing that would help us with our energy deficit.
If you're going to talk at all on camera, just get close to that phone and talk loud.
Okay.
It'll work for, I wouldn't do like a true life reflections on it, but for a quick little, I really need some.
This morning I was headed off to town. Meanwhile, Kay had a project planned for the cabin.
Tomorrow I'll get something done. You'll feel good. You'll get something awesome. I can't wait to see it.
We'll see.
It's gonna be awesome. So today is a really good example of what a lot of our days have been like. The cabin has zero furniture, and we don't have a lot of building supplies. We don't have all our tools. We don't have all our stuff. So we'll find like some piece of furniture on Marketplace, and then I'll make a list of all the materials I need, pipe fittings and all this stuff, and we'll load the trailer up, and then we'll head to town. It eats up a lot of the day, so days like this where we run out, I get very little done at the cabin. These are like our supply run days, and they're every couple days we're doing them because we just need all this stuff. Okay. Just kind of listen.
It was a long day, but we were a lot better off at the end of it. We had a nice little mudroom started, some new furniture that we could put some of our stuff in and help us organize and unpack more. We got some water, and we'd even addressed the energy issue.
All right, well, so we are in an Alaska summer. The days are long, and we've had some beautiful sunny weather. And so as long as we could, we've been running off of power boxes and solar panels, and it's been great. But we knew eventually cloudy, rainy weather would arrive to Alaska. And what we did was we got a generator to charge our batteries, our power boxes and our battery bank. Okay. It is a big sucker. Holy cow. It will burn gasoline and also propane. Okay. You're loosening it. Flip the guide. Yeah, I guess that'll work. further to the middle. You hold that. I'll show you. Right now, I'm going to check the dipstick. So what we...
Having a gas-powered generator at the cabin made a big difference right away. It meant we weren't completely dependent on the sun shining for power, and that meant we didn't have to be quite so stingy with the use of our electric oven, which meant, yes, cookies. Kay and the kids love to bake. In the future, we're going to be installing a propane-powered cook stove in our brand new kitchen, which you will see soon on the channel. We're going to start building a whole new kitchen in the cabin. But for the time being, we've been using the electric oven, and we were running it only for meals, and we were really missing some home-baked goods. Having the gas-powered generator allowed my daughter to bake cookies, and they were amazing. It was a good thing we got the generator up and running because clouds were rolling in and rain was on the way. The rain coming also meant we wanted to get the cabin cleaned. There was a lot of trash and garbage that had accumulated over the last few days of construction, and we figured before everything got soaking wet, we could load it up, get rid of all the garbage, take it to the dump before the rain began.
It's almost midnight after a very long, hard day of cleaning up the cabin and building a few things. It looks a lot better. We got all the junk put away and ready to go for a dump run. We cleared out a lot of the scrap lumber and a lot of the good lumber, and we moved it where it's better. We stored a bunch of things under the cabin that won't get rained on. The porch looks a lot cleaner and neater. Still looks like a construction site, but it doesn't look like a dump. We actually even had our son do some weed whacking, so the property looks good. Our guardian here keeping the moose and the bear away. He's getting some much needed rest too. Okay. Oh, man. So, time to do a little bit of catch up. It is the 13th, I think. 14th. It's the 15th. I don't even know what day it is. It's 11:15. We finished working tonight at about 10:45. We worked on just cleaning the outside of the cabin today. We put together a platform for our bed so that we could have a raised platform so we could do some storage under it. And we loaded up all the garbage just so I can do a dump run tomorrow. Every day for the last 15 days, I have worked from like the time I got up, which usually is around 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, to 11 o'clock. Your regular chores, your regular jobs like cooking and cleaning are very much more time consuming. So that stuff takes way longer than it usually does. And then on top of it, you have the jobs that you're trying to do. Thank goodness it's like, I mean, as you can see, it's coming up on 11:30 at night and it's still bright out. So these long Alaska days are making it really nice to be able to get work done late, but it means we are working so late. And tonight, oh man, tonight my back hurts. I am exhausted. My legs hurt. Everything hurts. Everything is tired. All this to say, I am actually like very much enjoying this. We are turning this cabin into something incredible, and this off-grid cabin will be such a nice place for us. I get bored without challenges in my life and without hard things, so it's not boring at all. I'm never bored. There's always something. I'm overall like so much enjoying this. Like I'll wake up tomorrow excited for the day and what we're gonna do tomorrow and what we're gonna get. But it's really hard still. It's so, if you want to sign up for it, like that's the reality. It's really hard work, but like that's what it takes to turn this rustic log cabin into something awesome. This is what it takes. So I'm really like, I wanted to be honest and real about what you're going to face if you want to do this. But if you want to do it, like it's still awesome. Yeah, I'm still really excited about what we're doing, and I can't wait to see where we are in a month's time. So yeah, I think you need to be healthy. You need to have a lot of energy. You need to have a good goal, a good big picture. Like me, I cannot wait to own this cabin outright, have it paid off, and it's awesome. And I'm just like working hard towards that. And my family enjoys being here because everything's comfortable and nice. At this point, it's almost midnight. I got to go to sleep. 15 days in. Yeah, still tons to do. But I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
One thing living off-grid has absolutely done for me is make me just appreciate the little things. Like, yeah, I miss a hot shower really bad. But man, just to have an electric tea kettle to warm a bowl of water with and be able to take a warm sponge bath, thanks to our little bit of extra power from our generator. Yeah, sometimes just a little bit of warm water makes all the difference. And you do feel surprisingly clean after a sponge bath. I can now say that for a fact because I've taken a lot of them. That said, I would love to be finished sponge bathing soon. It's time to finish up this bath project. So the next day, that was my goal. Get the bathtub in and hooked up.
We are putting in a bathtub. And if I do this right and I connect everything correctly, by tomorrow, we could have a bath. Taking my family to get a shower is like $40. So if we could have a bath in here in like 2 days, that'd be amazing. Let's do it. I forgot to get a mortar tub. And as I've talked about, it is a big ordeal to go to town. So what we're gonna do, might be annoying, but it'll work. We're gonna mix our mortar in a 5-gallon bucket and lay it down as we go here. Oh, look at that. They say to mix it in a bucket. Look at that. All right, there it is. Dusty. Ugh, so dusty. All right, we're gonna go mix outside because it's just too dusty in here. Well, it's kind of a bummer that the job that I've done, the dirtiest job I've done in this homestead, the one that most requires a bath, is putting in the bathtub. I am covered in concrete dust and sweat and grossness. So I gotta leave that thing for 24 hours to set. So I can't use it tonight, which means one more cold shower out here in the wilderness of Alaska. Mosquitoes, cold water, brought to you by Laurel Mountain Soap. At least I'll smell good. All right, here goes nothing. That's cold. Whether we are on grid or off grid, we use Laurel Mountain Soap for all our cleaning purposes. They make balms, beard oils, goat milk soap, diaper rash cream, deodorant, which has been a lifesaver out here. And it is all natural products made by a family whose daughter had skin issues, and they fixed her skin issues with their all natural soaps. Goat milk soaps, awesome soaps. That's what we trust on our family. And you can trust it on your family, on grid or off grid, taking a cold shower in the wilderness of Alaska. Whew. Okay. Ooh, I do feel clean though. It's nice when you're done.
Later that evening, we were getting ready for bed, and something really awesome happened.
Oh, wow. Do you see it?
It's right
It's just,
out there.
you can't miss them.
I can do it.
Wow, she's looking right at us.
Yeah! I can.
We saw the mama moose who lives on our property walking through the backyard. We snuck around outside to get a little bit of a better view of mama and baby walking through the muskeg. I had this amazing moment. I snuck ahead of where mama was going, and I just waited. I expected her to walk through this clearing and away from me, but instead she walked right into it, right towards me. Moose can be very dangerous, especially if they're feeling threatened or cornered. But this moment was special. There was no threat. She came into the clearing, saw me, I saw her, got a good look at each other. I felt the chills run down my spine as this giant creature locked eyes with me. But she could sense there was no threat. I was making sure not to appear as one. This is one of the best parts about this off-grid Alaskan experience. Your days are long. Sometimes they can almost feel routine, but then suddenly a moose walks into your life and you get a moment like this, and it reminds you of why you're doing this, why you're making this all work, so that you can enjoy living in this magical place that is Alaska. It inspires you to keep going. And that was good because I needed to keep going. The next day, it was time to finish up the shower project. No more sponge baths, no more cold water rinses outside. We were going to have a working shower.
Want me to watch her and you do your job after this?
To finish up this shower project, I needed to finish installing the shower walls, and I needed to get all the plumbing connected. And that would mean more pressure tests and leaks.
This is a huge moment here. I have the entire shower plumbed, with fixtures plumbed, everything is plumbed. And I'm about to pressure test it all, hot and cold water, to see if this shower, faucet, valves, everything works, drains, all like a normal shower. I've never done this in my life. I've never plumbed a shower, done fixtures. This is all new, and I'm about to test it for the first time. So of course I'm incredibly nervous, if something is springing a leak, it'll be a big deal because it's all packed in and it'll be really hard to fix and work around stuff. So I'm hoping it's good. We'll see in a minute here. I'm just going to button up a few things and then we'll give it a test. So, all right. Definitely hoping there's no leaks and expecting there to be leaks. And if there are leaks, it's going to be a big bummer. Okay. You want to come see the test? The first thing we're going to do is pressure test to see if it leaks. And then the next thing we're going to do is test to see if the shower fixtures work. So
that's exciting.
First test is leaks, and then it's shower fixtures work.
Okay.
On goes. This is so scary. Just do it.
Just going to stand a little farther away.
Oh, okay. That was supposed to... Oh, that's a leak.
Well, that's a hole.
Dang it. That's a hole. Kill it. What? No, it popped right off. Ah, crap. Crap. Towel.
Okay, there's one right over up there.
I think I forgot to crimp that one. I sure hope I forgot to crimp. Otherwise, I have no excuse. Okay. Not a big deal. Easy one to fix, but big mess. Well, not the end of the world. No question. Because I just pulled it right off.
Blew off. That was like Old Faithful, or Old Faithful as we wanted it to be.
Oh, have I forgotten any others? I guess we'll find out. Okay, take two. On goes the pump. Pressurizing the system. I've learned not to celebrate too early. I celebrated early one time and then a hose blew off. I should. Okay, don't see any leaks on the cold. But the hot is not yet happening. Let's do the hot now. Oh, this is scary. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hot water. Scary. Scary. Hot water. Oh, crap. 1, 2, 3. Did I? Are you kidding me?
You didn't crimp it?
I didn't crimp that one either. Ay. Should have gone over like every connection and manually checked and made sure they were all crimped. Okay, one more. Let's do it. That should be totally pressurized. There's water. Nothing's leaking. Nothing's burst. Time for shower fixtures. You ready for this? Okay, that looks good. All right, this is a huge moment here.
You want to watch back here?
No, you come here. This is like, oh man, I've never. Oh wow. Oh, the gas isn't on. That's why. There we go. It's hot. It's getting hot. Okay.
Shower time?
Final. Oh, I'm so scared. Make sure nothing's leaking yet. Nothing's leaking. Unbelievable. Here goes nothing.
Whoa.
Don't worry, I think
That's
the internet
pretty
has
amazing.
seen plenty of Ost bathing. I kept my clothes on for this celebration. But this was a huge moment to finally have a working shower bathtub in our off-grid cabin, To know that our whole family could take showers and baths right here at home, that water would be hot and we would be clean. This was the biggest victory yet. I think this is what's so rewarding about moving off grid.
Yo.
You go from a normal life living in a house with power and water and everything's normal. Then you go to this off-grid cabin and you have none of the modern amenities we're used to. No water, no power, no nothing. And you work long hours, and the work is physically hard and exhausting and dirty, and you live for a long time without. But when you finally get back, something like flicking the light switch and the lights coming on, or turning on the faucet and having hot water come out, you now appreciate an indoor shower more than you ever have in your life. The work is hard, the days are long, but the victories are unbelievable. And let's be honest, it's not all hard work.
Moose poop.
This Alaskan summer has been incredible. The sun's been shining and we've made sure to take advantage of this. We've been exploring our property, climbing trees, watching moose. We even started planting some strawberries and raspberries at our homestead so next year we can have a harvest. The pups are loving running around, exploring, chasing birds and bunnies. The kitties are settling in. Even Mr. Skinny Legs seems to be enjoying himself. We've been living the most amazing adventure, and I can't even believe it's only been 2 weeks. Soon we're going to be building a new kitchen for our cabin, getting a big solar system set up, and putting an addition on before winter gets here. There is so much more adventure for us here in Alaska. I can't wait to share it with you all.
Okay, so today was the summer solstice, which is kind of a big deal here in Alaska. It's almost midnight here and it's still light. It's kind of cloudy tonight, so it wasn't like really bright, but most sunlight. And a lot of people celebrate it. It's like a big deal around here. For me, it was cool to see, the long light and come out here and see it still bright, but it carried a weight with it because now, this day going forward, every day is getting shorter. And that means Alaska winter's coming. We've got a lot done. Today we actually had our first bath in the cabin. We had hot water in the bathtub and we took a bath and that was incredible. But we have so much work still to do and now the days are getting shorter. We're running off of solar power, so there's less light. So there's like this, okay pup. There's like this urgency now that the summer solstice is like, up. It's been on easy mode now. Now this is gonna start to get harder and we have so much more to do. So time to really kick some butt.
If this is your first time stumbling across Homesteady, go back and watch this series from the very beginning. You can see our move out to Alaska and the very first week we spent here while you're waiting for the next episode to come out. Click here to watch the first episode in this series.